What's up, Brandon Smitley here, BrandonSmitley.com, bringing another training log video with commentary. Week 7, Day 3, XPC Finals, meet prep, squat and deadlift assistance training. Again, just like pretty much rest of meet prep, speed work on squat and deadlift, and then some extra accessory work on top of that. Today, I had 10 doubles at 225 against the average bands, still pausing the first rep in the hole. Really good training day, just overall felt really good. Bar speed felt great, technique felt good. Everything as a whole was just where I wanted it to be, which is really good considering I'm only around 3.5 weeks out at this point. So really thrilled with that. I think my confidence from Saturday was also continuing to carry over. Just feeling really good as a whole with this whole meet prep, which could be good and could be bad. Sometimes my last meet prep, at least on deadlift day, was just it was bad, which is actually a couple days following this session. So the last meet, I remember I struggled to get 475 off the floor for meet prep, and I actually had to train that morning. I think I was traveling somewhere that afternoon, so hopefully I avoid that. But I mean, the meet still turned out well overall. I mean, I still had a PR total for the day, but just feeling much better in general. I think I've just done a lot better mentally, keeping myself cool and collected. I know it's a big beat, a lot of stiff competition, big stage, all that certainly into factors but given the way training has gone and just being really smart about my training, couldn't be happier. And I think that just is carrying over from session to session, as long as my mentality is in the right spot. So that's really good. That's also an important thing in training. I mean, it's really good to move weights and things of that nature, but the mental aspect is also just as important, and it's just something that I enjoy doing, and I take a big passion in it. And when things are going great, it's awesome, and when things suck, they suck. So you got to kind of ride the wave as you can. Had some speed pulls, 7 singles with 275, again staying all sumo to drill that technique going into the meet. This is actually, like I said, a rather new thing that I have done. I've always modified between sumo and conventional going into a meet, but I'm just sticking with sumo because I had some technical issues on my last meet, and I'm wanting those ironed out. I'm wanting to have perfection technique-wise, the best I can get it come meet day. So just drilling that. The weight wasn't hard. Speed felt really good. My setup was nice and consistent from set to set, rep to rep, however you want to call it, considering it's singles. So that's another good take-home point. Had some more explosive glute ham raises. This time I went 4 sets of 8 because I used too many bands instead of 1 like I did last time, so having to fire even harder. A little bit more volume, but considering there was less reps, I decided to do an extra set. Also had some close stance TKE squats. I did a couple sets of these, and I also did some chain extensions, which I didn't film. But it was really more just to get a little bit extra burn in. Went with this light band this time to try something a little bit different, and I actually like this because it was trying to actually pull my knees in, so I was still having to externally rotate my hip to keep my knees out, even though you can't really tell with this close stance of a movement, but definitely like that, and got my extra quad work in. Added in a little bit of back work. I noticed that I could use this in certain aspects, and this isn't anything too daunting or hard. The idea here is just to get some good extension around that T-spine, the yoke bar trying to push me forward, and then, I mean, the kettlebell deadlift is only like 75 pounds or so. So, I mean, it's really not a lot of weight. It's really just focusing on keeping that position in the upper back and the top position, and that will eventually carry over to squat and deadlift positioning. So that's why I threw that in for just a couple sets. And then I hit my ab work with blast straps through the pots today. Just kind of looking to get in and out. This is rather quick. It always leaves me feeling it in my trunk, especially down towards my lower abs and hip flexors for trying to keep my spine nice and stable. And again, movements with the blast straps almost always carry over for me really well, at least when it comes to ab strength. So really good training day. Got another bench day coming up, and then some big pulls and some big benches over the weekend, and prep's pretty much wrapped up. That's all I've got. Thanks for checking in, and as always, you can keep my training logs on EliteFTS.com.